Hi Virgo, welcome to your message you need to hear, or the message they need you to hear. This is a counterpart to what they aren't telling you. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also check the description box below to see what you need to know about this reading, including the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Northern Light Tarot. Whoopsie. Ooh, look at that. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. All right, Virgo, welcome. Here we go. The message you need to hear. Well, starting off on the right foot here. It could be that there's issues of security and stability in the relationship, or that's what you've just started on with this person. All right, Virgo, what do we got here? Ace of Pentacles. New offer of stability and security. Feels like a learning curve too. Okay. the lovers, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. That could very well be that, I don't know, that ace. What is that? Is that like starting a new chapter with somebody? Knight of Pentacles. That could be Taurus. This could be Libra. Wow. Seven of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Bookended by Knights. Interesting. Knight of Swords. The Hermit. I swear, this could be Virgo. This keeps showing up here a lot. That whole thinking, needing to think and take some time off to think, that keeps showing up in this position here. All right. So let's put that there. Okay, so just about taking things to the next level, or is this about you two having just kind of gotten together and now you kind of want to coast? What is this? Is this new? Doesn't feel new. Feels like you're at the crossroads. Why? So we got 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. We got 2 9s. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? So there's been some communication or not, but either way you've come to kind of a decision or an understanding about something here. You've recently realized or figured something out. What is it? What's this Knight of Pentacles here? Or maybe they have. Maybe that's what it is. 2 of Wands. Okay. What's this 7 of Swords? The 7 of Swords for Virgo. 3 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. What's that about? 5 of Wands. 9 of Swords. Is this somebody suffering silently? Like you just don't know that they're feeling this way because they're not one to kind of erupt or explode. But this is somebody who's... Okay, what's this 9 of Swords about? All right. This is someone suffering silently about something here. They're not quite ready to talk about it. This is somebody that wants to decide what they're going to do first before they talk to you about it. So either you two are... okay. So we got somebody, either you or this person is trying to make something up to somebody. They're trying to be good. Either you are, they view you as you being that way, or they are coming back in remorseful and sorry and trying to do the right thing and make things, make it up to you. Either you or they are. And this is someone that feels pretty badly, and they have every intention of trying to kind of win you back, so to speak. What's this Knight of Swords? Or is it that they want you to come in and try and win them back? What's this Knight of Swords here? King of Wands. There it is again. So we got Aquarius and Sagittarius there. What's this 9? This is Hermit about. 9 of Man. What's this Hermit about? There's Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. All right. I can't tell who did what, but what is clear is that this is somebody is trying to win somebody back. Somebody feels very bad about what they did. On the flip side, somebody is very hurt by what somebody did. And this person is trying to decide what to do here. This is somebody at the crossroads. And yet they don't know what to do. They're very conflicted. They're waiting to bring this up. This feels like they're suffering silently, and they're waiting to bring this up until they've got a better handle on what they should do. And what is unfortunate is that they really do feel a strong connection to this relationship, but there's been some kind of something happened, and I don't know what the reluctance is to keep things. It feels like you two are still together. This doesn't feel like a relationship in separation. This feels like you two are active. But somebody is keeping their feelings to themselves because they don't know quite what they want to do yet. What's this Justice card about? Ace of Wands. We got the Seven of Swords here, we got the Ace of, is this someone trying to come back in and make things right after there was a few things done on the side that you didn't know about? Or are you trying to make it right because you strayed and you're trying to come back in and make it right? Either way, somebody is being kind of, somebody's not talking about their feelings. And they're acting like everything's fine, and they're keeping up appearances or keeping things, but they're not sure what they want to do. I think they're hoping to hear from you that you're still interested in the stability, and that you have given this like enough, thought. My point is Seven of Swords. That you've come full circle on this. But I can't tell if you're the apologizer or if they are. But I think this is somebody that's really have you been arguing? Are you two arguing? Because we've got someone very quietly trying to decide what the next course of action. They might want, like what they want. They're not letting you know how they feel, and they're not really talking about that. But this conflict has taken its toll, and there's some sadness and heartbreak here. It's fluid. Have you both done something? Is that what this is? Is that why there's this bickering and why everything's up in the air, but they're not talking about it because they just said, we have enough of the fighting, enough of the conflict. But this is someone that feels like they're kind of strategizing on how to leave, or at least considering what to do. But I think they're in it if you are, but I think they want to hear that you're in it. I think they want to know that you would, you've come full circle and you're ready to start anew, that you want to work through this with them, that you want to be a good partner. Are you the one that stepped out, or are they? Because I think somebody has reached a point where enough is enough, and unless changes are made, they're kind of preparing themselves to leave, and they don't want to, but it feels like someone has come back, or someone is trying to repair the relationship. The other person is going along with that, but inside they are thinking about next steps, and that very well could be them leaving the relationship unless they see enough evidence and enough they can trust that somebody has actually made changes that they've said they're going to make and is going to fly, straight and right from here forward. That, of course, is going to take time. So this is someone in the relationship trying to decide if they want to wait around or if it's going to put them in jeopardy again, like they're going to get betrayed again. And I think this is someone in the relationship that wants to see and know for sure. And where there's this conflict is because you can't see and know for sure. People are going to mess up. People are going to hurt each other. But what I'm talking about is in the realm of someone's control, and they feel like whoever this person is, whether it's you or the other person, that you're going to be here again in 6 months. That it's okay for now. Someone's doing the right thing now. We've got connection. But this has happened before, and it's taken the toll on the person, and they don't want to be here again in 6 months, and they feel like, you know what, they're at the crossroads, because it's like, look, we could do this, and I could believe you, and we could be here again, but then you're going to fall off, you're going to taper off, and you're going to do the thing again, and it's going to hurt me, and I can't take it. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. And in order to see if you're going to do that or not, I have to trust, and time has to go by, and I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to take a chance. So this is someone that is suffering quietly and trying to decide within themselves on what to do. But they're not talking to you about it. This feels like you're still in connection with this person. You two aren't broken up yet. And either you are suffering silently and not talking to them, or this person is really kind of trying to sneak out because they just don't want any conflict anymore. They don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. But they don't. It reminds me of somebody that comes back in with flowers and promises and whatever, and they're making nice with the person, and the person goes along with it because they just don't want to fight anymore. And if they were to say, I don't believe you this time, or if they were to say something, the other person would just erupt. They would just be like, what is wrong with you? Why did you? And they just don't want any more drama. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like. It very well could. We've got issues of intimacy here, physical and emotional. So this could be things, cheating taking its toll, an emotional toll on the relationship. This person feels a very powerful connection, or they feel quite connected, but someone is getting ready to leave because enough is enough for them, and they just can't. They'd rather be by themselves and working on themselves, or at least taking care of themselves and their own, than to be in conflict and lose self-respect, or it's not worth the stability anymore. It's not worth it anymore. They'd rather be by themselves than have this conflict and mistrust and sadness and grief over, because right now everything's great, but they just don't know what it's going to, you or they don't know what it's going to look like in 6 months. What would Virgo person say to them? So this is somebody's deciding what to do here. I just can't tell if they're the ones that are trying to make it up to you, or you're the ones trying to make it up to them, and they're going along with it, but they just, on the inside, they're feeling really conflicted here. What's this? What would Virgo's person say? All right. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Could very well be why they're at the crossroads here. If they're the ones, or they're, yeah. Sometimes it's hard because it feels like this is them sending a very clear message, like, look, I love you, but I'm walking because you've been this way or that way, and I can't take you anymore. And it's like, that's hard because it's nothing, there's no judgment or shade here. It's just how they're seeing it and what's coming across. But for this one, I can't tell. Is it possible that both of you have done this to each other, and that's why it's because I can't tell if it's you or them that's the one that's suffering silently. Is it both of you not wanting to talk about it because it just leads to fighting and bickering? So you're both needing to... It's one of those situations where you both have the same opinion of each other, or... But as far as how the message you need to hear, like how they're feeling, what you need to hear, they're not wanting to talk about it because they think it's going to start another fight. And they feel like, I'm not sure, unless I see marked changes here, I'm not sure I can trust you. I'm not sure I want to invest any more into this relationship, even though I love you and I care for you, because I don't want to be here in 6 months again. And I want you to be all good and nice now, and then 3 months it starts to fall apart, and then in 6 months we're fighting and I'm crying again. What else for Virgo? King of Cups. So this could be Pisces you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. So this is this very well could be somebody is emotionally manipulative or abusive. Someone's withholding their feelings. It could be that you two are kind of not talking about the big elephant in the room right now, just kind of keeping the peace. Both of you might be deciding what to do next, but this is, for all intents and purposes, it looks like there's a real effort here to try and keep things as stable as possible. Perhaps there's kids involved or family, or this is just a blip, or you're beyond the things escalating out of control. It's just easier to keep the peace. But this is, it could very well be that someone is on their best behavior. And that is, and you're like, we've been here before. Or they're like, we've been here before. I just, Virgo. Oh. Loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. I'm sorry. This is kind of like too little, too late. It kind of feels like it's, I can't ignore how I'm feeling any longer. This is somebody that is at the crossroads trying to leave quietly because they're just tired. And this is someone, honestly, Virgo, this is somebody that loves you, but they'd rather be by themselves and dealing with themselves than to, it's almost not worth it because they don't want to be here in 6 months again. Or you don't want to be. I can't tell what, it goes back and forth. This could be a situation where both of you have done this to each other, and it's just like, it's almost like, all right, we need to take a breather from this. Okay. What else for Virgo here? Because if somebody's coming in trying to be proper and kind and correct and compassionate and listen and kind of take their lumps and take the, clearing the air and all that, it still could be too little too late, because it's like, yeah, you're just on your best behavior though. What else for Virgo? All right, so we've got 8 of Pentacles, and we've got the Tower. Working on, so there is, there is that somebody just recently found out some news and they're adjusting here. Did somebody find something? But it feels like it's happened before, and they're like, this, I can't keep doing this. And it's our YouTube, that's why the King of Cups showed up, and the 8 of Pentacles, working on trying to patch things up. Somebody's coming back in, trying to start anew, and I've thought about this, but whoever is saying that, the other person might be going along on the surface, but inside they're dying. They're in pain, and they're like, I just can't do this anymore. I've got to find a different way. I can't anymore. But for whatever reason, they're keeping the peace. But on the inside, it's a very different story. This is someone suffering, and they're thinking about leaving because they just can't anymore. All right, Virgo. I hope this was, I wish you luck with this. I'm very sorry. The good news is, it's like, okay, well, there's an effort here. I hope it goes beyond just trying to get someone to stay. I hope there's healing for you. I mean, I hope that you and your person, this can maybe bring some healing, like honest communication and starting to talk honestly about things. I hope to see you in the next reading. Love and support to you, and I thank you for stopping by. You take care.